It seems Donald Trump has lived his whole life as though he is trying to prove the theory that all publicity is good publicity. His appearance in court today as a criminal defendant will test this cliché to the limit. After days of uncertainty and speculation, the former US president has officially been indicted by a Manhattan grand jury on charges of reportedly more than 30 counts related to business fraud. Today, he'll sit before a New York judge for his formal charges, effectively a court hearing when the charges are read out aloud to him, and he's able to enter what's expected to be a not guilty plea. At the arraignment, the judge will also determine whether Trump can be released without bail, which he likely will be since he's being charged with non-violent crimes. The charges are still under seal, but they are expected to address Trump's involvement in hush money payments made to porn star Stormy Daniels and related efforts to falsify business records. No cell phones, no laptops or any electronic devices are allowed when Trump is being formally charged. However, 5 pool reporters will be allowed to take still photos for several minutes, and cameras can be used in the hallway of the courthouse. This is what a New York judge has ruled. The decision to keep video cameras out of the courthouse during the formal charges is a win for Trump's lawyers, who filed a motion asking the New York judge to ban them so as to not create a circus-like atmosphere in the room. When he is formally charged, he is expected to be photographed and fingerprinted, but will not be handcuffed as per an agreement his legal team reached with the Manhattan DA's office. This is what Trump's attorney had confirmed last week. Now, since the indictment against him was announced last week, his campaign has been boasting about how much money it has raised, over $8 million, they say. They also cite opinion polls that suggest his lead over Republican opponents for the presidential nomination has grown. As angry as Trump may be in public and on Truth Social, this indictment appears to have helped him in his quest to again win the Republican nomination for president next year. He was already considered the front runner, and a YouGov poll released over the weekend showed the former president has a 26 percentage point advantage over Ron DeSantis, the Florida governor, who is seen as his strongest potential challenger so far. In a survey taken earlier in March, Trump's advantage was only 8 percentage points. This as prominent Republicans in Congress and state houses have rallied to Trump's defense, but beyond calling for calm and respect for the judicial process, senior Democrats have generally stayed mum. The current US President, Joe Biden, has repeatedly declined to comment about it. Now, that said, the former president's legal troubles are unlikely to end in Manhattan, but whether you like it or not, this court date is also an election campaign event. The big question now is whether Trump can really turn a criminal prosecution into an electoral asset.